A man convicted of murder in Colbert County will be the death row inmate to be executed using nitrogen hypoxia, but the untested method of execution is raising concerns.
A spiritual advisor for inmate Kenneth Smith is calling into question the safety and religious liberty of execution by nitrogen hypoxia. News 19's Emily Mosner brings us the details on his lawsuit and the execution process.
Holman Correctional Facility death row inmate Kenneth Smith is set to be the first person in the country to die by nitrogen hypoxia in January. Smith requested this execution method after the Department of Corrections failed to end his life by lethal injection in November of 2022. That botched attempt prompted a full review of the execution process in the state. A lawsuit recently filed by Smith's spiritual advisor Jeff Hood could delay the execution again.
Thinking that these folks are capable of carrying out a nitrogen hypoxia execution is like asking the middle school football team in Tuscaloosa to play the University of Alabama and beat them by 14 or 21 points. It's absurd.
The lawsuit hinges on two main points. Is Smith's religious liberty being infringed upon by ADOC policies? And will Hood be in danger while carrying out his spiritual advisor duties because the method of execution has never been tested? The Supreme Court previously ruled to allow spiritual advisors to be present in execution chambers, pray over, and even touch the person who was sentenced to die. Hood says he had to sign a waiver forcing him to be 3 feet away from Smith during the execution.
Truth be told, I signed the waiver knowing that if I didn't sign the waiver, I wasn't going to be able to be there for Kenny.
However, Hood says this limits his right to carry out his spiritual duties since he can't get close or touch Smith in his final moments. He also brought up his own safety concerns if the gas being used on Smith were to leak, since he would still be in the room during the execution.
Who will be there? What is the emergency procedure if I collapse, am sitting there on the floor? What's the procedure for getting me out of the chamber?
Hood said he filed the lawsuit not to delay the execution, but to ensure it's carried out properly.
All the state of Alabama has to do is to ensure the safety of the people in the chamber and ensure that they are going to follow Supreme Court precedents as far as religious liberty is concerned. Again, if this execution is delayed or stopped, they will have nobody to blame. The state of Alabama will have no one to blame except themselves.
I reached out to the governor's office for a comment on the lawsuit. Governor Kay Ivey sent me a statement saying in part that the method has been thoroughly vetted and that it's ready to go. I also reached out to the Alabama Department of Corrections, but I haven't heard back. In Huntsville, Emily Mosner, News 19.
So at this time, Smith's execution is set for a 30-hour window beginning at midnight Thursday, January 25th, and we'll keep you updated if this lawsuit has any impact on that schedule.